Car wash owners and operators constantly talk about creating an experience for their customers. Creating an enjoyable environment for customers increases the likelihood that a customer will return to your wash and tell others to come to your wash. There is a school of thought that says, well, if you take care of the small details, that the big things will take care of themselves. If ever there was a place where this rings true, it is in the business of landscaping your property. Stay tuned. The International Carwash Association is taking you to the cleaning edge.
Hi, it's Keith Burt from the Oscar W. Larson Company here in Michigan, and we're lucky to be with John Racine and Don Carper of the Walco Incorporated. We're in Granville, right, John?
That's correct.
All right, at your facility that's been open about 4 years now. And one thing I wanted to talk to you about is really how well kept this facility is. I mean, to sound a little funny, but when I come on and I look at the way you take care of the facility, it reminds me almost of being at like Disney World, the way they take care of it. Could you give us a little rundown on your thought process there?
We'd love to. We spend a lot of time, energy, and effort in making sure that it's kept this way. Being in the business about 35 years in the gas convenience business, there's a lot of people that don't spend the time to do it the way that we do it, but we feel it's important for the customer to keep the facility neat and clean. Many years ago, I was told by a person that's been in this business a lot longer than I have, probably near 50 years now, that retail is detail. And take care of the small things. The big things will take care of themselves, but take care of the small things. And I believe that. So in a facility such as this, we absolutely demand that things are kept neat and clean. Customers nowadays demand that things are kept neat and clean.
It really does make a separation for you. I look around and I just look at generally how neat and everything is, and the landscaping and how clean. It's almost like a manicured look that you put together here. Do you have a specific lawn care service that you use? Or?
Well, most locations, all of our locations are taken care of by our maintenance staff.
Oh.
So it's all in-house. Everything that's done is done in-house. At each location, normally there is a maintenance person that is allocated 4 or 5 hours a day to keep up the facilities, that wash the pumps, rinse down the bays on a daily basis, pick up the trash, do some of the minor cleaning around the facilities. Then our people come in on a weekly basis and make sure that everything is, the lawns are mowed, the shrubs are trimmed, the power washing is done in the bays, or the canopies are kept clean. Those type of things are done by our maintenance staff.
Well, I tell you, it really does look like it separates you from the other facilities that we've been to. You've done a real nice job here.
John Racine and Walco operate on an in-house basis, utilizing on-site labor to take care of the day-to-day maintenance of the site. As an owner or operator, you'll need to figure out what works best for you. Hiring a full-time service, dedicating on-site labor, or some combination of the two. Check out the links on this page for some resources about both do-it-yourself options and where to find certified landscape architects. One of the most important pieces to landscaping is detail.
He doesn't mind making an investment because when I'm looking over your shoulder, I'm looking at an absolutely gorgeous wrought iron fence. So I mean, he spent the money on the entire architectural piece. A lot of Latin America uses a lot of wrought iron in their architectural work. So is the fence the only thing, or has he got any fancier stuff than that?
Well, the fence is all handmade. One of the guys was out here and put this all together. But the unique thing is the gates that actually close.
Let's go take a look at the gates then.
Okay.
He's got these gates at all the curb cuts, or only the main ones?
No, all of them.
All of them. Could you pull that out and show us?
Yeah. All this work was done by hand. A guy with a torch cut all these palm trees and everything. It was amazing to see the time and energy that it took for the guy to put this together.
Well, I just see, if you look at the finials on top of the posts and whatnot, he certainly didn't spare any money, trying to get the right feeling for this.
No, once again, he wants his customers to feel extremely comfortable. And you can also notice that in the landscaping.
One of the key components of what Nick Rizzo is doing in Dallas is tying in this landscaping and architecture to his particular demographic. Take a look at what some others are doing.
Okay, here we are in the queuing lane, And as you can see, the architecture John came up with was basically for the railroad.
Right,
thing,
for a
correct?
train. Saginaw is a very big train city, when there's numerous train tracks right next to me and switching areas around here. So it's all known for trains. So I came up with a train symbol and used the water tower as what old trains used to use, and designed it as the building as a train station.
Down here in Houston, we went with the railroad theme. There's a train that comes about 2 blocks from here. We thought it was important and significant that customers could associate with the railroad.
Given some of the recent drought issues around the country, you're probably wondering how you're going to manage to water your plants and run your wash at the same time, especially in areas where local municipalities are cracking down on car washes. Jerry Truelove of Jim Coleman Company had an interesting approach.
Hi, I'm Jerry Truelove with Jim Coleman Company, and what we're talking about here for a minute is reclaiming the RO reject water. As you know, when you're manufacturing RO water, you reject a certain amount of gallons to every gallon of product water that you make. What we're doing is taking that reject water and pumping it up into an additional storage tank ready for use in a high pressure wash, high pressure rinse, undercarriage, rocker panel, some application like that. Systems typically have the ability to use 2 to 3 different incoming water sources in their high pressure pumps. So they simply switch a valve and pull from the tank up above to be able to use that reclaimed water, that reclaimed reject water for those type of applications. It's a good way to save the money and save the additional water. You can also use it for watering your lawn and that type of application, and it's a good green way to make it green. So.
If you want more information on water reclaim systems, check out the August 2007 episode of The Cleaning Edge. Don't forget that landscaping, like many things, comes down to paying attention to the small details. The ultimate goal is to create an experience that your customers will feel good about, and one of the best ways to do it is through maintaining a clean and inviting site with the help of good landscaping. Make sure you check out the rest of the links on the page to help you learn more about maintaining your site. See you next time on The Cleaning Edge.